For more than 15 years, the Antelope Valley has struggled with a way to remove arsenic from its drinking water, and arsenic is actually toxic in the human body. That's why scientists from the U.S. Geological Survey are out here in the desert, and they're performing a study to bring drinking water to the Antelope Valley. Water scientists say arsenic is naturally occurring, but only in deep aquifers. Here in the AV, drinking water is taken from shallow sources to prevent toxicity, but there is a need to dig deeper because of our water shortage.
With that change in the regulations, much of their water supply was lost.
Arsenic standard used to be 50 parts per billion, and I emphasize that is 50 parts per billion. Parts per billion is a very, very, very minute quantity.
In 2007, the EPA changed the standard to 10 parts per billion because of health risks.
We were told by the EPA there are evidence that higher arsenic standard cause skin cancer and bladder cancer and other sort of cancers.
And if the experiment is successful, scientists say the AV will have an additional source of drinking water.
We've just completed a drill hole which is intended to monitor the movement of water from a pond that we're going to use as a test experiment, field scale experiment, to determine if we can remove higher arsenic from local water and use it as a source of drinking water supply.
The goal of this is to monitor the movement of water from the land surface to the water table. The water table here at this point in the Antelope Valley is at about 260 feet beneath our feet.
That's why scientists drilled 261 feet deep into the earth. O'Leary says they will pump the water from a deep aquifer into a pond, where water then filters itself through layers of minerals, and the arsenic is filtered out. The water is then pumped from the ground and is then suitable for drinking. Now, this process is completely natural and more economical compared to other methods.
The cost of the procedure is literally just the cost of pumping the water.
The alternative would be an arsenic treatment plant that hydrologists say would cost millions of dollars to build and would ultimately affect residents' pocketbooks.
The cost of removing arsenic with commercial resins is about $600 to $800 an acre foot.
If the experiment goes according to plan, scientists say this site could be used for the next 100 years. Now, scientists say they'll be out here for the next 2 years studying the water and the arsenic levels in it, but they think within the next 3 months they will know if this experiment actually does work. In West Lancaster, I'm Kelly Moore for Time Warner Cable News.